Okay. Um, let's see. Okay. 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 Not working. Hold on. Oh, okay. Oh, somebody was hacked. We're banning them. Okay. I have no idea what the audio sounds like. Okay, it's even working. Okay, it is. Wait, hold on. Um, I'm using the worst microphone ever. It's like a crappy webcam. My Blue Yeti, unfortunately bit the dust a while ago. So, um, it's rough. It's rough. I apologize, but I just threw some uh audio filters on there real quick, and we're gonna see if that actually helps at all. I don't know if I even want to be streaming on this channel because I don't really do much on this channel anymore. But considering I'm going to be doing Roblox dev, I figured I might as well um, bring this one back for old time's sake. Let's see if I have to log in. I've been doing a lot in life, and um, I apologize for the utter lack of transparency. I've been around places doing things in life. I've been in a band. I've been working. Of course, I'm going to have to log in. Hold on, let me hide my my login stuff real quick. You guys shouldn't be able to see this now. Oh, oh my god, the Windows sound. How are we gonna? So loud. Let me turn that down. Um, hold on. Let me get the chat pulled up on a different screen. I only have one monitor, so I'm going to be using my laptop on the side as the live chat. I apologize. It's not great. Um, see if this is gonna work. Okay, I think it should be working. Let me know if you guys like can't see the screen and everything. And I do believe my mic shouldn't be peaking, and like I said, this is the best audio I'm gonna get for a while, and I have no intention of buying a new microphone because I don't use microphones enough to justify it. But if that changes, if I start streaming more with it, I will. I guess I'll have to invest. But let me just get signed in here. I apologize, and I don't even know my password anymore. I don't sign into Roblox all that often. Yeah, you know what? Maybe early 2000s is the vibe. I can't lie. Um, I apologize that I haven't really said what I'm doing right now, but that will be explained briefly. Oh, 2FA. Okay. Um, for now, you guys are just getting my black screen and my crappy audio quality. This is probably not monetized. I don't know if it is. If it is, I'm sorry you guys are giving me money for this. I don't really use YouTube anymore, so I don't know if that's still a thing. But oh, okay. Hold on. We, I believe, are in recent. Wait, why can't I see all my games? Uh, date created, sending. Ah, there we go. Okay, this is my first time using Studio in a while. I just turned my mic down more because it looked like I was peaking. Okay, I'm back, and it's time for Roblox. Okay, so first, I guess I will explain kind of where I've been. Um, First, I need to make a new Milano board because I don't use Milano all that much anymore. So, oh, I can't type. Okay, hopefully the typing noises aren't too egregious. Oh, the noise gate actually worked. Okay, so do I sound older? It's been like 2 years, guys. It's been 2 years. I can't. I don't know what you guys want me to say. Um, okay, so let me talk about my idea for this game. Well, first, let me preface with a little intro to how I'm coming back to game dev. Because my approach to game dev is going to be a lot different than it was. Um, and no longer am I going to be just working on projects that I felt like I wanted to make but didn't really have the energy or motivation or discipline to make. Like I had a bunch of cool ideas for like turn-based games and adventure games and like simulation games and stuff like that. But they were all way too ambitious for what I was realistically going to put in. I stopped doing game dev about 2024, and I mean, if you go to my Discord, I think it's still linked in the description if you guys aren't in it. Which I don't know how you're watching this if you're not in the Discord. I mean, I guess people are still subscribed to me. The last time I really developed anything was over a year ago. The last time I made anything, and it was this little thing for a homeless game I was making to be a political commentary on the insanity that is being unhoused and being oppressed by your government, but with a little bit of satirical edge to it. But before that, it had been like 6 months since I had worked on Slotastrophe, which was supposed to be my passion project, which was a sequel to Wheel of Misfortune. Um, but I don't know if I'm ever going to come back and make these games again. I'm just going to preface it by saying that these are things that are better left as ideas rather than me disgracing them, trying to do something with it. Why is all the images blurred out? You know. But so let me talk about for a second why I'm coming back to Roblox. And yes, I know Roblox has been so bad recently. I came back to Roblox and I was literally banned for a week, and my game Buy Food to Feed Your Cat was taken down because it was apparently quote unquote sexual content. Which, if you've played the game, there was nothing sexual about the game at all. But it was just their terrible moderation. I can't even find the game. Oh, there it is. Is this the game? Okay, it is the game. It's not like a crappy remake. Um, like I had fun making these games. This was like one of the first games I made, and I'm rambling now, but it's okay. Forgive me. Um, but this is like a game I made when I was really passionate about not worrying about an expectation that I had to meet. The big reason I got burnt out of game dev was because it became a job to me, because it became something of a like routine that I had to do, that I felt like was necessary as part of my daily schedule, opposed to being something I was passionate about. And maybe far, far, far into the future, I will come back and do game dev seriously. But for now, I'm coming back under a new perspective where I'm going to try to touch these elements again of what made me passionate about it in the first place, to an even more like lighter degree than I even had back then. And what I mean by that is I don't want to make games, I want to make art projects. And there's a lot of people that I've been really inspired by. And the last couple of times I've been on the platform, I've checked out stuff that is very representative of the stuff that I want to kind of make. Uh, I think some of these are good representations. Let me see. I'm honestly not too sure what the games are called that I was into, but mostly like very like artsy games that weren't focused on having actual gameplay or much of any substance, but really just being about the experience of playing or playing through a story, like reading a book. Um, for example, this game is inspired by like Yume Nikki, and Yume Nikki is a very surreal adventure game with not much in the way of gameplay, but rather it's more of an immersive sort of story exploration experience that is focused on the vibe of being here in a moment, being in a dream, like a snippet of something, a vignette of something, opposed to being like an actual game that you progress through and unlock stuff and whatever. So I really want to make something in this sort of vein, where it's extremely bare bones, extremely stripped down. It's like a moment frozen in time with nothing but like a cursor or like an E to interact button and your movement keys, and that's about it. Um, so, for example, I think if I hop into this, it'll take me somewhere. I forget on. Let me look at this follower. It'll probably take me somewhere. I haven't played this game in a minute. I don't know if I ever really got far. Not that there's really a definition of far because it's all kind of just a subjective exploration. But I guess this is a puzzle game. Sure this is. Anyways, all this is to say that what I want to make is art. And I wish I could find the experiences that I'm talking about right now. I just can't for some reason. I'm going to be here until I find something. Um, we're going to go through this right now, guys. Before I even start, I just have some ideas written down in my journal, and I'm just going to look at games for inspiration. I know what I want this game to be, well, this experience to be. Um, have you guys ever played the game Looking Up I See Only a Ceiling? Um, that might be a good representation of something I want to make. Not necessarily in the exact style of gameplay, but in the sort of vibe. I'm not going to find much here further, even further. I'll find it eventually, though. Let's find what I'm like, what I'm thinking of right now. There was a period where I just went through a crap ton of short experience games and favorited them, played through them. Each one took like maybe like 30 minutes. Oh, bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Okay, hold on. Here's here's some examples. I found a couple. These aren't the exact ones I'm thinking of, but they might be good representations. Um, you know what? Let me go a little further and I'll see. If I don't find what I'm thinking of, then I'll just play those two. I know what the thumbnail looked like too. Uh, I'm not gonna find it, Emma. Wait. No. These are not it. Ugh, oh God. This is I feel like the pressure's on me right now. There's no pressure on me at all, I'm sure, but I'm just stressing myself out for no reason. Hmm. Anyways, while I'm looking for this, how have you guys been? I haven't talked to a lot of you guys in too long, ever since I sort of disappeared from the realm of game dev. I've been extremely out of the loop, to say the least. I've touched Roblox maybe twice, and not even in the game dev sense, just in the sense of like going on and checking out what's popular, what my friends have been up to. Man, why am I never gonna find this stuff? The time to throw in the towel and just look at the stuff that I did open? Because now I feel like I'm going too far. Ore farming got 1 million Robux searcher. That's awesome. Building retro slop. There's no such thing as retro slop. Slop is just an arbitrary label slapped on whatever, and people use it to try to degrade people for making the things that they want to make. People can make what they want to make in the style that they want to make it in. Yes, there's some things that are mass produced for the sake of nostalgia bait, but even then, it's like they clearly had a vision with how the game was meant to be presented. Okay, I've definitely gone too far. I'm going to play these games instead. This is what. No, no. Ugh, I can't play this one. I'll play this one at least. Why am I still paying for premium? How long have I been paying for premium? Oh, great heavens. Okay, so this is a game called Flowers for My Moon, made by Iltria, which is one of my favorite developers ever. And essentially, it's a walking and talking simulator with some light puzzle elements. There's different vignettes to explore with different presentations and um, objectives, I suppose. I believe there's something I can do on here. Yeah, keeping the audio off because I'm lazy. But ugh, why am I why am I blanking? Yeah. So that's a very brief example. Um, no, I'm gonna find one more. I'm gonna find one more. I feel like I have more. And I know I've been streaming for probably 20 minutes already, and I haven't really done any development, but please do excuse me. I'm just gonna try to find one more. Because there's this one I have so vividly in my mind. The name is on the tip of my tongue, but I just have no idea. Oh my god. Here's some cool things. Okay. Yes, I found it. I found it. I found it. Okay. Oh, sorry about the delay. I found some of the things that I was thinking of. So I haven't played this game in a long time. I forget the objectives, but play together quickly. Okay, they have quick chat now. Again, after years. Let me turn the audio up a little bit. Oh, they brought the old oof sound back. Awesome. Oh, forgot these things are in the game. Okay, anyways, that's enough of that. Let me show this one. I think this person changed their username, maybe? Maybe not. Now, all of this stuff is definitely, like, very artsy compared to what I want to make. But there's a certain beauty in all of this. And what is this? Check out this one too. Ooh, Boards of Canada. Oh, this is cool. I haven't seen this game in a long time. Yeah, this is super cool. Oh yeah. I am feeling the vibes right now. So, that being said, I've dilly-dallied far long enough. I'm going to talk about the stuff that I want to make now. I'm so sorry about the mic quality. I gotta find something again real quick. I apologize. I don't have two monitors to work with right now. I'm just gonna get some background music going. I have playlists somewhere. I don't think this will sign me out. My stream stops. I'm so sorry. Okay, that's probably way too loud. Let me know if that's way too loud, because I can turn it down more. So my old mic, my Blue Yeti, it just died. It just like stopped working. Yeah. Hold on, wait. I'm signing back into my other account because I found the actual playlist I wanted. Creation Inspiration is what I call this playlist. And it is full of stuff that I actually do really like listening to. Music is too quiet. Okay. I'm gonna let that play for a while. Let me know how that is. I'll turn my audio down. Okay. I'm so sorry for all of the delay. Let me actually now talk about what I want to make. So what I want to make is, oh my god, my brain is so clouded right now. I had too much caffeine today. I don't usually drink caffeine. That Costco mocha cold brew really got me wired. I'm sorry. So, let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna pull something up again. I'm going to pause this. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you something. Oh no, it didn't live stream it, I guess. You know, here we go. So, how many of you are familiar with the fact that I'm in a band? Now, it's rhetorical. You don't have to actually listen, or you don't have to actually answer. But my idea for this game, and I'm finally getting to the point. Some 30 minutes later, what I want to make is a game that embodies the experience of the 30 minutes or so before you go on stage at a local venue. So here's a show I played recently. I'm in the TV head here. This is one of the venues we play at. And I'll let you guys see this because I'm sure you guys haven't actually probably seen this stuff before. Here's some of the highlights. Shout out this one guy in the pit. I'll just let this play for a minute. Also, I gotta say, it is near impossible to play in that TV head. It's really difficult. But fortunately, I play bass, so it's not that much. Yeah, it's whatever. It's bass. It's easy. I say that sarcastically. So, anyways, I'll play one more for you guys because you guys are awesome. Uh, oh, this one's good. There's me. I'm gonna find a. This is specifically the venue I want to like recreate to some degree. Anyways, that's enough of that. So, 35 minutes into the stream or something, and I'm finally getting to the point. I want to make a game that captures the feeling of the 30 minutes before I play on stage. And what this entails is I will go into Roblox Studio and start to block out. Let's see. So let's just do map, and let's do like NPCs and interactables. Where is everything? Here it is. Okay. Wait, doesn't that not work anymore? Oh, it's just okay. They don't have to press control anymore. So here we go. We got a little room. We got a little stage. We got so used to pressing two. We got some walls and yeah, whatever. So now I'm suddenly realizing how much work it is to make a game. I don't know if I'm built for this. You guys got to discipline me. Well, I got to discipline myself. You guys got to give me that emotional support that I need. People are suddenly joining the server. Okay, cool. Let me just tell you what the game is gonna play like, okay? Because I'm figuring out, like, I'm struggling to figure out how to formulate my thoughts. I'm really bad at this. I don't do this YouTube thing very often. But so here's the game, right? I'm just gonna paint the picture. You join the game. When you join the game, there's going to be a 30-second opening sequence. 30-second opening sequence of whatever. I'm thinking you're gonna be in the. I'm gonna be in the player character is gonna be in the car with one of the bandmates driving to the venue. Now the rest of the game is going to be anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes, depending on how long I feel it needs to be. And in that 15 to 30 minutes, you're going to have a timer that's counting down, or rather a clock that's counting up. And once the clock hits like 8 o'clock or whatever, that's when the show is going to start. So if you get at the venue at like 7:30, you get 30 minutes essentially to run around the venue, talking to NPCs interacting with objects, and just immersing yourself in the vibe. That's essentially it. The entire game, and I can see it in my head so clearly, is essentially the premise of the 30 minutes before you play a show in a local venue. And let me just open my notes because I'm so bad at explaining this. So you're gonna have a countdown or count up until the music starts, until you have to go on stage. There's gonna be maybe 100 NPCs in the game, each with a few lines of dialogue. And I'm either thinking the player is not going to have any dialogue options, and you're just going to talk to the NPCs, and that's going to be it. You're just kind of like looking at it, you're observing it, not really being an active participant. Or the dialogue that is going to come from the player is going to be automatic based on kind of what I would say in that situation. There's going to be interactables like a water cooler, like different band equipment that you can just interact with for very minor little interactions, just to learn more about the area that you're playing in and sort of the scene in general. Well, I don't think 100 is ridiculous. Okay, maybe 50 to start, but I've played shows in really packed venues that have that many people. But the idea is that the ideas are coming to me. Let's get into them right now. Sorry, I just froze for a second. Let's see, 50 to 100 NPCs. Uh, Unique dialogue for each of them. Sometimes the players have automatic responses based on what I would say. Um, Sometimes to interact with NPCs doesn't go in your favor the first time. By that I mean too anxious to talk, no idea what to talk about, awkwardly listening, someone I don't want to talk to, etc., etc. Um, People I or such am close with will be much more dialogue slash interaction slash favor in general with it. Um, Important thing is the themes. This is arguably the most important part about the game, about the experience, about the artworks. So I have a couple ideas about belonging in a safe community space and scene, finding let's see, self-expression and finding yourself. Very like coming of age within the span of 15 to 30 minutes. So, um, stress and anxiety of forming and feeling not feeling confident, totally hoping to see certain people show up. I guess longing for I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna word that. Doesn't really matter. Um, being lonely but not alone. This is something I feel a lot sometimes, very profoundly, very very strong. Um, which is sometimes I'll be in a community space where I really love a lot of the people there, and I have a lot of purpose to be there. I'm in a band. I have relationships with people, but sometimes I just can't help but get that lonely feeling, even though I'm in a room surrounded by 100 people that I'm close with to some degree. Other ideas are being get the music back on. Let's shuffle because I've heard this one way too much. Where's the skip button? Is there no skip button anymore? What? Am I blind? Is there no skip button on YouTube anymore? Okay. I'll just manually go to the end then. That one's too anxiety ridden right now. Okay, so this one's beautiful. I'm also thinking about streaming on my other channel instead, because this one doesn't really give me, I don't know, it's too in the past. I'm no longer Threesto. I've taken on so many other monikers in that time. I went by my real name for a bit, and then Ashford, which is my pen name, and then TV, which is my new name slash nickname slash stage name slash whatever. I don't know. Anyways, back to ideas. Any objects to interact with that form a picture of the scene I know. Band instruments, stickers. Ooh, idea. We can also different bands. Remember memories about times I've seen them, drama they've been in. Band drama, old friends, catching up with old friends. Yeah. Oh yeah, oh my god, that was so long ago. Wait, what game jam was that? I did a couple game jams. Or was it a game jam or was that something else? I don't remember. We're gonna check. I don't really look at this channel anymore.
So is that
I apologize about the audio again. Halloween. Yeah, there was I don't think it was this server. Probably wasn't the server. Oh, why is my Discord crashing? What is crashing? Something is crashing. What just happened? Ugh, video crashed. Deleted user. Wow, the server is 3 years old. Jesus. Oh my god. Well, what was this again? I don't remember it. Oh man. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. I'm like brain farting about everything. It's so weird. Like, just thinking about all the time that passed. I hate the passage of time sometimes. Looking back on all the stuff that I. Oh my god, Furthermore, don't get me started. I'm gonna cry. Oh, Deep Broken, of course. Let's see what I was up to 2 years ago. Oh my god, this is when I drew this thing. What the heck? And then I played Deep Broken. This is bad. I'm gonna cry, bro. This is nostalgia heaven. Maybe nostalgia hell. I don't know. I was making these like vent videos for the last 2 years. So bad. Can I lock in and actually make the game right now? I know what I want it to be. I have this really like strong vision of what it needs to be. I don't know why Roblox Studio crashed. Oh, okay, it didn't. I don't know. I can't skip videos anymore. Okay, are we back? What is happening? I don't know if this thing is working. Okay, so the audio was working apparently, but the stream wasn't. I don't know what is happening. Why? Why does this do this? Hold on. I think we're back. You guys see my OBS? Okay, I just rebooted OBS. It should be working now. Okay, we're good. I'm trying to find music that I vibe with right now. Do this one. Copyright strike inbound. Okay, we're back. Let me make a. We'll restart this first because I don't know what's happening. New experience. Hold on, my phone is getting blown up. Okay, we're good. Realistic Victorian furniture. You can sell this stuff now for money? What? What? Oh, I have not been on here in a minute. Western icon pack. You can sell everything. Ah. I'm gonna steal some assets. Oh no, I don't want Gen AI. I'm gonna put these games under a new account too. I don't know. I don't know if that's the move, guys. Okay, what am I looking for? I don't think it's in there. I don't think it's in there. Nothing in here. I have no idea what I'm looking for. I just need to borrow some assets. By borrow assets, I mean reuse assets that I've made before. Sorry if that blew out your guys' ears. I don't know if that sneeze was loud or not. Oh, here we go. Okay. Christopher Top. rooftop 2. No, rooftop 1. Aha. Aha. Yeah. This is the stuff I'm looking for. This is perfect. This is all I need. I'm just gonna steal this entire map. Published toolbox. Today is 6-7 backwards. Okay, so I can get rid of a lot of stuff. So there is way too much here. I do not need all of this. This is going to be a very intimate map, very small, very cramped. So I'm going to start by getting rid of some of these external buildings. I need a couple of them. Maybe I'll just start from scratch. I just need the textures, really, is all I want. Okay. Assets. This is cool. This would be helpful. Yeah. You know, I just got a shout out to the world. Time to game dev. Art gallery. Whoa! Whoa! What's the peak? This looks sick. This is actually very similar to what I want to go for this. Who is this? I do not know this person. This is one of you guys in the chat. This is sick, and I love this so much. And this is Ducky. Yeah, Ducky's been doing some really cool stuff with builds as well. And I love just the amount of detail crammed in here. I'm definitely going to pursue a similar sort of vibe in what I'm making, with just the amount of stuff, you know? This one's a great example. Okay, I've been streaming for like an hour and I haven't done anything except get some assets ready, so I'm going to start. Fortunately, I have all of the ideas in my head already. Now I just got to put them onto paper, or rather, Studio plugins. Do I have the rig builder? Actually, I don't even know if you need it anymore. Don't they have a? Yeah, right. It's built in now. Black avatar. There we go. Can I disable the where's view? How do I hide the no, I don't want to. UI? No. I think I know how to hide this stuff. They've really changed everything. This is a little stressful, I can't lie. Oh, there we go. Aha, it was inverted for some reason. Why? No, why can't I just have like the actual like yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. I'm gonna gray box some stuff. So the curb shall be here. Where is material? Can I expand this window at all? No, but I can do this. That works. Where's concrete? Here it is. Okay. Now let's make the facade of the building. Oops. Car for reference. This road is seriously only about 3 car lengths wide, so I'll get these new controls. Why is the scale uniformly? Should that not, in theory, do what I want it to do? Okay, I don't know. I give up. We're manually scaling it, whatever. Hold on, I'm going into Street View on this thing. Okay, I remember now. I made this way too close to the actual road. It's like a good car length of, or car width rather, of grass here. Okay, we're adding detail now because I want to get the vibe down. Oh crap, I didn't realize I had ads on for this still. I didn't realize I was still monetized. It's crazy. Material flip. Do I have any stories to tell? I feel like I should have some stories to tell. Well, I mean, a lot has changed in a year or two, however long it's been at this point. I don't even want to think about all that. I mean, I play in a band, obviously. That's kind of the only thing I've been talking about. Um, okay, well, I'm gonna pop up the chat to be here. I can read chat and look at what I want to look at.
It's really helpful seeing how far I've moved something now. That's a new feature that didn't have way back in the day. So I think I just need to be a little smaller. There we go. Unnecessary detail, go. This is the main door, though, for the whole affair. Slate. I need slate. Material is so nice. Every detail is necessary detail. Not really, don't listen to that, that's terrible advice. Is the music loud enough, guys, by the way? I have no real way of gauging if it is or not. Okay. Thanks, it's just whatever random Nintendo music I found. Circle select, there we are. I love my plugins. I haven't forgotten how to use them, guys. I hope so. I hope I can do these consistently. I think there's a beauty in revisiting all this. I've decided that I don't like this detail now, so I'm going to remove all of it. Not really what I was going for. So, the audio is buns because my Blue Yeti that I used to record with broke, and now it's just a crappy webcam light. That's all I can make do with, so you guys unfortunately have to deal with this. Okay, I've measured out all the windows I need. So a lot of this street detail doesn't even really matter, but I'm doing it anyway. I need inspiration. Let's see what you guys are posting. Whoa. Holy crap, this is cool. Oh, this is good. I like this. I really like this. Right here. Awesome. Okay, I've been working on this for a while, and this is all I have to show for it. Yeah, of course I'm still alive. I'm just not always around. And this curb is egregiously tall. Now, insofar as street lamps, what do I have? I really don't think I have much on the street, actually. Oh, but there actually is. There's light poles with telephone poles with lights on it. That will suffice. What is that one plugin that can change the part of or type of a part rather? Re something. Plugins. Reclass. That's what it's called. Reclass. There we go. Of course, it's the wrong orientation. Okay, we will handle it. Why is it that dimension? Ugh, okay, fix that. Here we go. Why? Why does it do this? There we go. Whoa, I did not mean to do that. About 1.5 car lengths wide. Do 17. 18? 18.5. That's adequate. I'm just gonna do one part. I don't need to add this much detail. Okay, wait, let me undo this because there was definitely more grass. I'm really gonna use gap fill? Of course I am. What builder would I be without it? I hate gap fill. It just does this crap. The curb needs to be slate. Actually, the curb here is slate. I'd say like a darker slate. That's good. Nice. Also, ever so blue. That looks pretty good. Oh, I forgot the curb also down here. Now this is actually sloped down as well. Time for some windows because they'll help me with measurements a little bit. So a person could fit sideways in a window probably about that accurately. Maybe thinner. Hello. Welcome. Sorry about the mic. I feel like I'm doing a bunch of apologizing for the mic right now. It's the best I'm working with. I apologize. Oh, it's actually too thick. That is clipping. I don't know where this extra little bit came from. Let's fix that. There we go. Hmm. Whoa. This is so cool. Dine or something or something. Wow. Ashford Game Deck. Glorious day for all. This is awesome. Thank you. So the entire game is going to take place in this kind of perspective, like 2.5D. And the camera will just move like this. When it gets too close to a wall, it'll make the wall invisible. I'll probably just have a raycast coming out of the camera or something. That's a problem for later on, when I actually want to start coding stuff, but I'm not ready for all that yet. So, I'm not rushing into that at all. Oh, I just opened the tutorial thing somehow. Find the bananas in the year of our Lord 2026. No way. Elite ball knowledge. What's the window look? I would gladly extend my hand to help, but I honestly don't remember much of that game at all. I'm so deeply sorry. I'm pretty sure this is how like the window works. Not that though. I don't know why I'm going so overboard on the window on the or the detail on the window. It's not that necessary. What is necessary is that I get this wall color right, because I believe the wall on the inside, if I remember correctly, if memory serves, is actually a very light gray. That looks about right. On the inside it can be a darker gray. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Soup actually sounds pretty good right now, I can't lie. I'm gonna move this tree, it's just getting in my way. I'm not locked in. I'm not locked in. What can I do to lock in? All I've been doing is building a street and the vignette of a building. It lacks depth. be fair, the interior is going to be a little bit of a challenge because I don't remember it all from memory. But I'll do what I can. I'll just gray box what I do now. Like this entire floor in here, concrete. Okay. I'm getting somewhere. This is where progress gets made pretty rapid because I can just do a lot of copy and pasting. Not that the character is ever really going to be able to see this high, but you know, it's worth doing this anyways, because that's what it means to me. Everything is worth doing as long as it matters to you. That's my philosophical aphorism, just bombshell of the day. It looks like this building had an extension put on top of it at one point. So from here we can continue. Two extensions actually. A little more brown, ever so slightly, and a little lighter. It's a little taller. These windows have been boarded up with a different material. My stream still going? I just need to make sure. Okay, we're good. Okay, hopefully that music is a little loud. Just, whatever shall I do? Well, these are all boarded up with wood. This third window is actually still a window. Welcome back. I do not, unfortunately. I have not played it. Okay, at last. It's like 10% done, the building, I guess. Excuse me. Why is there so much crap on my screen? Oh, there is clipping. Frizzy fighting or whatever. Screw up. Well, I think that's where I'm going to leave it off for now. That's really all I accomplished today, but it's something. I'm not as efficient as I once was building, and I think I need a break for a little bit just to start planning out some code. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the support coming back so much later, and honestly, it does feel good to be back. And I'm so grateful for everyone that still shows up and still cares. Um, yeah, thank you guys, and hopefully I'll do these consistently.